Coming to you live from international waters, this is Butt Pirate Radio. I'm your host, Janet Jackson, and this is...
Carl Sagan.
What's up, bro? How you doing?
Good to see you once again.
So, I barely recovered from last weekend. We were really tossing back the official drink of the summer. It's earplugs dipped in hard alcohol that you shove up your ass. Not only do you get more fucked up, but then you also don't have to go through the demeaning process of buying tampons.
I had too many, I'll tell you that much.
That's gender neutral.
I had one too many.
You get less fucked up, but it kind of makes it fun because you can feel it expand in your ass when
we need to give them,
push them, and then
we need to give them like a cool nickname for them.
It
like
needs
a marketing.
Yeah, I couldn't think of something.
Like I drank a Four Loko not too long ago.
Really?
And I'll tell you, I felt 3 sips and I felt drunker.
I feel like Four Loko, you just drink that if you want to feel bad.
Yeah, essentially, I didn't feel right.
It's a bad mood in a can.
I felt like drinking gasoline flavored in raspberry.
See, now, drinking gasoline would probably be a rip-roaring good time, but the side effects of drinking gasoline, the risk doesn't outweigh the reward there.
Yeah, just the action of like, whoa, we're drinking gasoline.
But just being fucked up off it's probably a good high.
Yeah, like the first hit.
Oh, yeah.
You don't want to do too much, though.
You start off sniffing it, and then you probably move into drinking it, and then I wonder if anybody injects gas.
Yeah, like just trace amounts, though. Like just enough to where it's not too heavy.
Yeah. Why don't they just kill people like that?
Just fill them up with gas.
Like, you know how they do? Like, I'm pretty sure Pfizer or one of those companies makes the lethal injection drug.
No
but they'll
way.
get gay about, like, we're not giving it to you. They don't but they make it. So
what if they hit him?
It's like, all right, we're gonna put gas and oil in his fucking system.
What if they hit him with the gay drug, make him gay, but at nauseum, so they like gay him to death. They lethal inject him with the gay gene, but it goes to the point where they just implode. They just turn into like a rainbow.
It's like a pair of jeans that expand, and then the button pops off. But you can inject anybody with anything enough and they'll die.
Yeah,
you can do that with water. In the reoccurring segment, topics that I forgot to mention last week, R. Kelly recently sentenced to 30 years in prison, which is unfortunate, for him, but it's hard to get too bummed out considering it's the freaking weekend and we're about to have us some fun.
It's the remix to Prison.
Yeah. I ain't trying to be rude, but teenager, I'm feeling you.
Bounce, 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 bounce. Is that like the bed, do you think?
Yeah, the teenage bed.
Oh, teenage bed. You know what's funny? Like, girls really missed out on, like, we had race car beds, and we had, like, I guess I did have a race car. Not a race car bed. I had it's kind of embarrassing. I had a car on top of the bed type. It was like a tent almost that looked like a...
Yeah. I had a car bed. I had a car bed, but it was a hoopty.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. My cousin had one of the...
Had, like, only one of it only had one rim. The rest of them were just kind of like the thing underneath the rim.
My cousin had
two different color paint.
Had a bunk bed and didn't have a brother. He had sea monkeys.
Yeah, that shit was fucking black magic.
Dude.
If you had sea monkeys and you're Catholic, I heard that you go to hell, and you can't even if you repent.
He probably is going to hell. Honestly, I know him pretty well.
Who, R. Kelly? R. Kelly's definitely going to hell.
Hey, at least R. Kelly is straight.
Yeah, that's...
If we're talking pedophilia, do you want straight pedophilia or do you want gay pedophilia? Because me personally, I'm picking the lesser of both evils.
I'm picking no pedophilia.
You're picking... Well, that wasn't an option. That wasn't on the menu.
You kill me. I think the would you rather, that's the third option always. It's like, would you rather...
Oh, that's the third option is saying...
Yeah.
I pick would you rather? Is that what you're saying?
Execution style.
Is getting murdered?
Yeah.
Yeah, I hate when people say that. It's like, no, I gave you an ultimatum.
Yeah.
Fucking born ultimatum.
Right, and I think that was the only correct response other than one of the two options.
Yeah. Honestly, fuck Matt Damon.
And fuck pedophilia, dude.
Yeah, and
I don't think I've ever said that on record.
Those two are oddly related.
Hey, if you're a pedophile, fuck you.
Yeah.
All right, dude?
Yeah,
it might be a little bold.
Yeah. We're sick of it.
In this fucking soft-ass fucking society we have now.
Yeah, dude, honestly, if you're a pedophile...
you're a fucking...
Shame. Just tisk.
Yeah, dude, you're a fucking moron.
Yeah, has anyone ever told you That you could fuck adults?
I wonder, to be a pedophile, you should at least have to get initiated, where another pedophile fucks you in the ass, so you kind of get what being raped feels like.
Well, that's actually the argument for why it keeps being perpetuated is that every pedophile was pedophiled.
Every pedophile has its thorn, you know?
But that makes sense. It does, because who's just doing that? Who's not? You know, that has to be true.
Yeah, none of the pedophilia is recreational.
It's the first thing I've heard as far as evidence in the pedophilia game that makes sense. Cause
so if you're a pedophile, do you not like tits? If you're a straight pedophile, you don't like boobs.
This guy asks the hard-hitting questions, ladies and gentlemen.
She's developed.
I was thinking, is it about the argument? Is it about the life force? They're trying. Is that how you stay young? Is that maybe a belief that if you fuck kids, you'll stay like young or something? I don't know.
I think that's the adrenochrome. You eat.
Maybe it's both.
Maybe I think their blood has something to do with it more so than their genitals.
Yeah.
Genitally speaking.
Ass hair. Whole nother can of worms. Some people got it worse than others. But yeah, I get mad when I see like someone who's, you know, you see.
I feel like that just kind of goes as pubes. General pubes.
Is it?
I think so.
Is ass hair pubes?
I think anything that is genital hair is pubes.
Is your ass your genitals? I guess it depends. Is
it hair on your nuts?
Do you have a colostomy bag?
Would you call hair on your nuts a pube?
Well, no, that's clearly
a pube, right?
Yeah.
So your ass hair is a pube.
No, but you know what I mean?
Yeah. No.
It's not like
I'm dying on this hill, dude.
All right.
Even butt cheek hair is
like
pubes.
if somebody moons you, are you thinking that you're looking at pubes necessarily?
I guess, yeah. If there's a hair on the toilet seat, and it's from an ass.
Well, yeah, but you don't know if it's on the toilet seat. You have no idea where.
But I'm saying if you look at it and it.
Are you that good? Are you that good? You're a pube detective. You're like, oh, that's definitely an ass hair.
I think a pube has a distinct. It's a different kind of hair than your head hair is.
Sometimes.
And your arm hair is.
Yeah. And so are eyelashes. That's a whole different.
Google it, dude. Are your ass hairs pubes? Get Snopes involved.
All right.
Hopefully this hasn't been politicized.
Dude, ask Snowden. Our ass. That'd be great. Ask Snowden. He just sits around answering questions.
Julian Assange has the answer to this question, and that's why he's in.
Is he dead yet?
He's still awaiting trial.
They won't just. They should just.
He's just malnourished as fuck.
Dude, please put the man out of. If you're not gonna let him go, put him out of his misery. That's what we.
Please give him access to a computer so he can fucking
jerk his wagon.
Give us people the shit to talk about.
Would it? Yeah. Fuck, that's rough.
You think he's getting raped?
I really hope not.
I really hope not too, man.
That would be. I think that talk about insult to injury. If they were having him raped, didn't he have a family? Jesus Christ.
But if they're torturing him, rape's definitely not out of the question. That's probably one of
the. That is a really funny. Like you know, in movies or whatever, some guy like pulls out a gun and then the other guy goes, "I have a family." Like it's like. I would like the malicious, you know, response to be like, no fucks given that you have a family. Even maybe I'm gonna kill you quicker now that you said that. I think
the funnier response would be, guys, like, I have a family, and the guy just commits suicide.
Oh,
it's like, I was firing a shot off, dude, and you made me change my mind.
Like he was gonna shoot him. He said, but then he said that, and then so the shooter shot himself.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would leave him way more perplexed. He would have to later kill himself out of the confusion.
Yeah, if you get killed execution style, do you hear the gun go off even?
I wonder.
Yeah.
No, I don't think so. I'm gonna have to say, no, you don't hear it.
It's like that's the equivalent of dying in your sleep.
Technically that is a big fear of mine. I don't want to get shot in the face, like just like.
It's too bad you can't get yourself that way. You can't kill yourself execution style randomly.
You're saying now that I said that?
No, just to think about like that. One of the things about
he shot himself twice in the back of the head.
Yeah, all right. That's take one out of Clinton's playbook.
I actually have a screenshot of the kill list. It's kind of grainy. It's so big for you to zoom in. Hey, literally, this is what it looks like right now. This is like the look at just how much.
Yeah, it looks like all of the companies in an industry.
Thank you. Yeah. She killed all the companies in an industry.
Basically, and that's when she became a monopoly, but she couldn't, and she got broken up.
You know what gets me hot is the fact that it's even all that is even put on just them two, like as if they're actually murdering the people. Like, 'cause that's not true. That can't even be true, right?
There's just a lot of weird suicide when it comes to politics. Like, the January 6 cops.
Dude, suicide. The one fucking senator was shot in a Starbucks in broad daylight.
Yeah, I know.
A woman.
Yeah.
It makes it worse. I don't know why.
Yeah.
You're going to shoot a woman?
If you're going to shoot somebody in public, make it a man. Or a trans woman.
Yeah, or kids.
Yeah.
Yeah, during school hours.
Ones that have been raped. Ones that have been traumatized. So, like, even though, like, last week's title, it may appear otherwise, but I really don't have an opinion on guns. I actually own a gun myself for the sole purpose that I'll have it just in case someday I see somebody and I want to rape them. You know, like a whimsical rape type of deal. I just couldn't imagine ever being in the position where I saw somebody so attractive that I felt an uncontrollable urge to rape them and I didn't have my firearm on me. Just having that just kind of brings me like peace of mind. That sounds like a fucking nightmare. You know?
I don't know what I'm supposed to say.
That's just a gun advertisement, I guess.
That's a good. Okay, so that's
brought to you by Sig.
I'm raping it.
Slippery Slope. What's that? Asians that just finished oil wrestling. So Bill Gates still not in the news.
Gil Bates.
However, his daughter recently was. She went public with an interracial relationship. Shouts out to him, explaining his absence from the press. He's been mourning his daughter's been dating a fucking black guy.
He's been mourning it?
Nothing says I hate my eugenicist dad like dating a black African American.
That is another win for the black guys.
And so I'm guessing it's over him donating his fortune after he dies, and maybe some of the Epstein stuff.
Yeah, and then they're hopefully gonna have biracial babies and really.
He actually announced yesterday he plans on giving away his fortune much sooner. Like he wants to do it sometime in the near future. So I'm guessing this is his desperate last attempt for him to break up with her. He probably
sounds like a black guy to me.
She looks pretty attractive from the one picture I saw of them.
I want to look her up.
But Melinda, she is enough. She's something to write home about and being like, damn, I saw this bitch and she is mad ugly.
She look all right.
And his dad was really into
Yeah, the guy, he doesn't look right.
His dad.
Redhead. We were talking about redheads earlier.
His dad founded Planned Parenthood.
Dude, what? That's insane.
Mm-hmm.
So, you ever see Dallas Buyers Club? No, I'm just kidding.
Dude, I was in it. I wrote the damn thing.
That was good. No, that pen just fucked me up.
It's not
about to call my lawyer.
Joe Biden receiving a lot of praise lately after saying Mexicans are as unique as breakfast tacos and almost as dark as black people.
I would agree.
I'm surprised.
I'm
surprised depression isn't a more prominent issue in the gay community, and not for whatever bigoted reasons you people are fucking thinking. Me and my boy here.
My boy?
Actually had a sincere conversation about this week. You always hear about tops. You always hear about bottoms, but you never hear about about middles.
Mids.
Yeah. But they're far from it, but you could call them mids. The ones that get fucked while they're also fucking.
Yeah.
Yeah, so our hearts go out to this unacknowledged group. The rest of their lives must feel ridiculously melancholy and bleak after experiencing, the act of double sex.
Yeah. Sex squared, one might call it.
That's a two. So you have the number of people that you've had sex with. A dude's getting two in one sitting. That's impressive.
Yeah.
In one action.
You know how there's a train, there's the conductor up front car leading, then there's the caboose in the back. This guy's all the middle carts. Because
even if you're a straight guy and you're with two chicks and the one chick pegs a guy in the ass, that still doesn't count as fucking that chick.
It doesn't. No.
That's,
Yeah, so taking time out of your day to make sure other people are registered voters, just go home and kill yourself, or find someone else that'll euthanize you.
Or if somebody asks you to vote, whatever they can tell, like if they are, because I thought you said something about black people specifically asking you.
They were black.
I thought, yeah.
They were a couple of.
I'm not offended, but I just think it would be funny if anybody ever does do that to you, and they happen to be black, say, oh yeah, I've been meaning to register to vote so I could vote against every single black candidate.
Hell yeah.
And then I wonder if they just.
I would.
I wonder if they'd get you out of it.
I would vote against everyone that was black or any shade of brown.
Or you could say, oh yeah, I've been meaning to register to vote, so because like I was thinking about not going and voting, but when I vote, just like lighting a suicide vest bomb.
That would be great.
I got a story for you.
Story time.
We haven't had one in a little bit. So
story time.
I was racially profiled recently
for being a sexy black woman.
I got pulled over on the way home.
You hot
after tossing back all those butthole drinks.
Oof.
So yeah, I got pulled over. The cop said I was having a hard time maintaining a lane. I told him that was news to me and that I didn't notice because I was eating a salad. He asked for my license.
Is this true?
Yeah. He asked for my license, no registration, no proof of insurance. Went back to his car for like 3 minutes. Came back to my car, told me not to eat salads while I'm driving, and then told me to get out of here.
This is a true story?
I swear to God, I almost got an OWF. Operating while fatouching.
You're always eating them damn fatouche salads.
Fucking almost got that'd be a Middle Eastern DUI.
An DUI.
MEDUI.
A Middle Eastern.
But yeah, I was tossing a fatouche. He was like, "Where you get a salad at 5 o'clock in the morning?" It's like, "Well, I knew I was gonna be eating."
It was 5 a.m.
I think 4:30, something like that.
Where do you get a salad that early?
I bought it on the way here so I could eat it on the way home.
Oh yeah.
So I knew nothing was gonna be fucking open.
Wait, you got pulled over
leaving? Yeah.
That night?
Yeah, but if you think about it, like I probably didn't have a sip of alcohol past 2:30. Had 2 drinks.
I had a weird
I was high as shit,
you
though.
did.
Yeah, I got pulled over.
I
got pulled over for I didn't even know the cop was behind me, but he did not. I was eating a salad and like.
So we were driving slow?
I was driving, but I didn't get pulled over for speeding.
You were.
I don't know why he got behind me in the first place, because he was looking at people speeding and he got behind me.
And so he let you go?
Yeah. He pulled me over for like 3 minutes.
And you were just devouring a salad?
I was just eating a salad. My salad was on the seat next to me.
And he was like, "Is that in your car? Didn't smell like weed?"
He's like, "Do you have anything on?" I was like, "Yeah, I have weed."
And he was like, "Oh, really?"
He's like, "Yeah, can I see it?" And he was like, "Yeah." And there's that vial like halfway full.
What'd he say?
He's like, "Yeah, I don't give a shit about." He didn't care about that.
He said good shit.
And he's like, "It looks like shake." He's like, "Dude, shut the fuck up."
Is that what he said?
Go run my shit. You bitch ass faggot. I was
you
like,
showed the guy his weed and he laughed. He's like, "Oh, you call that za?"
I was like, "Yeah, leave my good shit at home, dude, because I know pigs like you."
Imagine if he looked at your weed and made fun of it, like you fucking.
I was like, I was lying about having a gun, motherfucker.
Start shooting him.
Yeah, because he asked me if I had a gun, and I said, "Well, I usually do, but."
You said, "I ain't packing."
I was like, "Well, the clip's in the trunk and the pieces in the back seat." And he's like, "Okay."
You said you owned up to that?
Yeah, it's like, dude, I don't know if I'm gonna see somebody I want to rape. I gotta have that fight. I gotta have the blicky on me.
Sometimes I keep a harpoon on me.
I'll wait. Because the thing about the harpoon too, one thing that makes it more intimidating, you're not gonna die right away. So essentially, if they're gonna be like, "Nah, you can't rape me," you could harpoon them
and then
rape them with a harpoon while
it's
in them. Yeah.
Well, it's in them. Yeah.
You could
That's
get
DP.
Going entirely based off my observations of them, white guys would go to concentration camps over getting to call shit gay. Like, luckily for me, I can put the shit down whenever I want because, technically, I can't get addicted to it.
What does that mean?
I can't get addicted to calling shit gay because I'm black.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Like, black people don't joke about gay shit as much as white people do.
Hell no.
You know what I mean? Like,
not at all. They didn't have time for that.
But I think white guys are that committed to calling shit. Like, white guys will never stop joking around about gay shit. They will go to, like, they'll literally go to concentration camps.
They'll have butt sex on that hill.
Yeah, right. They'll joke about butt sex on that hill.
And then later,
calling people fags and shit. That stuff's not going away.
I mean, we enjoy it.
Yeah. I'm saying, I could put that shit down whenever.
Yeah, me too.
But I don't think white people in general. I don't think that they can.
Or they're not ready for it.
They're good at it.
It's too. Why would we stop doing what we're good at?
Would you tell Mozart to stop fucking playing the piano?
Yeah. Would you tell Beethoven to stop playing the piano?
Would you tell Liberace to stop sucking off young dudes?
Would you tell Boy George to stop? Michael Jackson to stop sucking off young dudes?
I don't think so.
You wouldn't. You know why? Because it wouldn't make them who they are.
Do you think Michael Jackson sucked good dick?
I don't think he sucked anyone's dick.
If he did,
yeah,
he probably like if Kobe sucked dick. He was a perfectionist.
I don't want Michael Jackson. Yeah, well, but
I don't think he half-assed anything. One thing that you don't hear really mentioned about he has a daughter. He has a daughter and she's 100% white.
Yeah, like what?
Because just because you turn white doesn't mean sperm white. Like as far as
sperm white.
His daughter's very attractive and his son is very fat.
Really?
They're both white as fucking. Yeah.
Huh. Well,
they're so white they could be in Paramore.
Like
they could be in Evanescence.
Yeah, like. Well, that's what I mean. Is like, at what point wasn't his cum still black?
Right. That's what I'm saying. They would still have.
I guess, or is that a part of the disease? Like, did they didn't have it?
I think it's because he ain't fuck no bitches, dude. He didn't.
Wait.
He didn't bang.
Who did he have his kids with?
Some chicks he pretended to be married to.
White chick?
I think so. It must have been. It would have to be. Otherwise, it's total insanity. Oh yeah, these people.
I feel like the whole thing's that weird, though. Wouldn't it not surprise you?
Yeah.
He just. We live in a world where that would be like not. Like, what would you do about it? You'd be like, well, I guess fuck me.
Because he probably like, oh, if I have kids, I'm going to have to molest them. Next to they can't be mine.
Oh, man. Oh, man.
Have you seen his daughter or his son? No? All right. We'll be right back.
That picture makes me feel unsettled.
Yeah. She looks 100% like her mom. But so the weirder thing about
That's
that,
not the weird part.
The weirdest part about that is why he just married some regular-ass bitch.
The weird part is look at the picture.
I guess that
it's like it's like he showed up at the last minute.
He got just off stage.
Yeah, like they're like, why is he dressed completely different? I thought it was a family photo, like a planned, because it's like outfit. Right?
Yeah,
he's just like all black, looking. How is that his family? That doesn't. That seems set up.
But say right, exactly. That's what I'm. Yes.
You think so?
There's no way he impregnated her. You like his son looks like Andy Milonakis.
Fucking.
But older.
Shouts out to Andy, dude.
But older. He's I think turning 47 next year.
Andy?
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
Guy raised a generation.
Prince Jackson.
That's the other.
Yeah.
The boy.
Prince Jackson the second.
Whatever happened to Apple or whatever? Does he have? So he has other kids?
I get in blanket.
The episode turned into a Michael Jackson deep dive.
And blanket. All right, we're pausing again. I don't get this. We're still looking this. We're looking it up. And we're still confused. So Michael Jackson has two sons, both named Prince. Michael Jackson apparently huge fan of Prince.
I think is that maybe we don't know enough.
If he had another son, you know what he would name him? Prince. Like, I just couldn't imagine naming my son anything else.
Yeah. They're all princes to me.
Prince Michael Jackson the third. Yeah, I just call him 2 and he's 3.
Yeah.
But yeah, one of them is the second was originally Blanket. You're out of your mind when you eventually have to just rename your kid after you die. You can just get renamed.
Yeah, because you gave him a fucked up dumb name. Because you were fucking tripping.
The him holding him over the balcony wasn't the craziest thing that he did.
No, it wasn't.
Naming him Blanket is crazier than holding him over a balcony.
Also, what was that about?
People wanted to see the kid. And the face was covered. There was probably controversy. Like everybody's like, hey, why are all these kids white as fuck?
I just find it so weird that just the most famous black guy ever was also turned white.
And I'm not saying I don't listen to it.
I'm not saying...
We listened to Ignition minutes ago.
No, I'm not. Listen, I'm saying it's. I don't know.
A good way to encapsulate why all billionaires kind of all suck.
Yeah.
Is the mega ones, the real rich. So I would respect the shit out of Musk or Bezos. How pharaohs used to get around in Egypt. Dudes would be fucking carrying 4 dudes carry you around on a fucking throne.
Oh yeah.
You know, and like you are always fucking sitting down.
Yeah.
And so like you have 4 big jack dudes carry you on on an elevated throne.
It's crazy.
If you were to do that, dude, that's the coolest fucking shit.
Yeah, that is.
If you could
cool.
pull that off, dude, like that is there's nothing more baller than that.
Or like, you know, like the depictions where they ride like massive elephants. Like, what was that about?
I get, but that's
you wouldn't want to ride.
That could be associated with third world country, and you don't want any association with that as a billionaire. Riding elephants, because that's just like a means of that type of transportation you have access to.
Riding elephants is dope, but yeah,
it is cool.
Carried.
Like getting carried by 4 fucking oily jacked guys.
Oh,
there's nothing cooler than that. There's nothing cooler than that.
Oily jacked guys.
Yeah, and they got fucking those.
Not to be mistaken with black guys.
Right. But they're wearing sheets. They're wearing togas. Birkenstocks.
Grape leaves.
Yeah. They got a toga, but wearing a belt for some reason. This is so fucking 3 seasons ago. Just makes your ass look clunky.
Damn, dude, I'm falling out.
Yeah.
Fall out, boy.
You're falling out so bad you're radioactive. Yeah. Black people be fucking. I think that'd be your 101 def comedy like. That's how you start off. Oh man, black people be fucking. Black people be fucking so much. You gotta say the same thing 8 times, and then
yeah.
Man, I tell you that this is how much black people be fucking.
Black people be fucking so much. I know a white couple just had a baby, came out black.
Boom. That's you call that a double negative Michael Jackson.
A double negative. Yeah, I'll have a double negative Michael Jackson on the rocks. Salted.
Yeah. Could you make yourself an alpha male by doing taint exercise, by lengthening your taint?
That's a good question. How would you?
I don't know. Or what's the opposite of microplastics? Whatever. If you can find out the opposite of microplastics, you could find out that's the key. If you could reverse engineer microplastics backwards, you could find out how to grow your taint. Click here now to learn how you can grow your taint. Suffering from small taint? Dude, here it is. If you could find a way to grow your taint, could you make a gay guy straight? Yeah, because you know about you know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
Because I think working it out is cheating. Doesn't count. You have to like organically lengthen it.
Yeah, you gotta stretch it.
Yeah.
So to speak.
Jelking for your taint, if you would. No, but that's kind of like working out. You know what jelking is?
Jelking?
Jelking, yeah. It's like dick exercises. All right, that's going to do it for this week. Join us next week when we discuss Madonna following me on Instagram.